the importance of a videographer and an audio producer has gone up in the 6 years since. So do you think you could have got a job like that through messaging Joey, or do you think with the amount of people, the volume of requests, something like that wouldn't quite be possible right now?
No, I think it's possible, but I think you have to be careful, because I get emails, and I bet you have started to get emails. People will email and be like, "Hey, I want a job,"
Yeah.
and that it's a little bit. I don't have stuff for you to do. I don't have the money to pay you. And I emailed other people. It's not like I hit pay dirt on my first message, but what I said to Joey was I'm looking to work for a comedian or with a comedian, but I don't want to come off as creepy. Do you have any ideas? And Joey's one of the few people who is great about responding to things, and he asked me what my ideas were, and luckily I had some. But I also got very lucky. Joey was blowing up for the first time really on the Rogan podcast. He had a great platform on Rogan a bunch of times where they were just fooling around. I mean, as much as Rogan is the new Tonight Show now, I am very nostalgic for the fleshlight days of the Rogan podcast.
Same here.
Where it was just a lot goofier and the stakes were a lot lower. But I fit in at the right time with Joey. And then also the thing with Joey that he's told me a bunch of times is that he had other people who had helped him in years past. But one guy was shooting something with him, and he only brought one battery, and the battery ran out.
Yeah.
And then other guys were like, "Hey, I'd love to come do this, but I live an hour and a half away by bus, and I don't have a car."
Right.
So it's possible, but you have to put yourself into a good position. You have to be realistic, and you have to work at it. I mean, but it also, I got very lucky with Joey. This is something that I've told Joey, and I just kind of said it as an aside, but he brings it up to me about once a month. And I've been very lucky to work with some great comedians. I still work with Steve Simone. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Very hardworking. But if I was gonna line up everyone that I've worked with, Joey would be the one I would expect the least from. I mean, he was a convicted felon. He kidnapped somebody with a machine gun. He did drugs for 30 years.
Yeah.
But in reality, he's the most reliable, the hardest working guy that I've got a chance to work with, which can at sometimes it kind of does, like you said, what disenfranchised me about LA. It also, when you're working with people and not Steve, because I still work with Steve, but other people in the past, they stop emailing you, they stop doing the podcast after 3 weeks,
Yeah.
or they continue to do the podcast, but they ask you, "Hey, you've been doing this for 6 years. What do you think I should do?" "Okay, you should do this, this, and this," and they do the complete opposite.